हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम टू माय चैनल। आज हम क्लास 12 टर्म 1 बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन रिवीजन के लिए एमसीक्यू सीरीज में आपकी टेक्स्ट बुक विस्टास का फर्स्ट प्रोज पीस द थर्ड लेवल रिवाइज करेंगे। So let's get going without wasting any time. I just have a request to make, children. If you have not subscribed to my channel, so please do so. Okay, let's get going here. Let's read the first extract. Sometimes I think Grand Central is growing like a tree, pushing out new corridors and staircases like roots. There's probably a long tunnel that nobody knows about feeling its way under the city right now, on its way to Times Square and maybe another to Central Park. And maybe because for so many people through the years, Grand Central has been an exit, a way of escape. Maybe that's how the tunnel I got into. But I never told my psychiatrist friend about that idea. Let's look at the first part here. The above extract is not an example of. Then you'll see, children, that there are 4 figures of speech given here. मैंने वीडियो बनाया था about commonly used figures of speech है. You can check out there because here it will not be possible for me to keep explaining things. Otherwise हमारे videos बहुत ज़्यादा लंबे हो जाते हैं. So yes, of course, जो आंसर है वो मैं आपको उसका मीनिंग ज़रूर बताऊंगी. I will let you know which figure of speech means, what does it represent, what does it employ. So here in the first one, the correct answer is allegory. So this extract is not an example of allegory. I hope you have noticed the term not. Again and again, I'm telling you, children, that it's very important for you to watch out for such words like not, cannot, true, false, whatever has been given. So this means that in this particular extract, इस extract में analogy, imagery and metaphor तीनों employed हैं. क्या employed नहीं है वो है allegory. Allegory क्या होता है? A story, poem or picture that can be interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning. या हम ये भी बोल सकते हैं कोई character एक idea को represent करता है, उसे allegory बोलते हैं. Okay, let's move on to the next part of this extract, children. Charlie decided not to tell his psychiatrist friend about his idea. Choose the option that reflects the reaction Charlie anticipated from his friends. Option A, that's such a lovely comparison. Why don't you become a writer, Charlie? Oh, Charlie, it is so sad to see your desperation to run away. So very sad. Maybe that's how you entered the third level. Who would have thought? You need help, my raving friend. You are way too invested in this crazy thought. Alright, so this is very clear. काफ़ी easy है ये, children. We know that D part is the correct answer here. You need help, my raving friend. You are way too invested in this crazy thought. अच्छा, यहाँ पे मैं एक चीज़ रिपीट करूँगी which I have been saying in all the videos based on MCQ series, children. जब भी आप ये sort out करते हो which answer to settle down for, हमेशा चारों ऑप्शन पढ़ने हैं. Even if the first option is the correct one, if it's sounding correct, that's fine. But जब तक आप चारों options को पढ़ के analyze नहीं कर लेते हो, till then please do not settle down for an answer. Okay, next one. यहाँ पे image given है. It's a different kind of a question. Look at the image here. और क्या show कर रही है ये image? Lists some of the ways in which the symbolism of a tree is employed. Okay, symbolism again means that there is a hidden meaning other than a literal meaning. Okay. तो पहले क्वेश्चन देखते हैं. Which of the following would represent an example as used by Charlie in the above extract? Stay grounded as the train station is underground. Connect with your roots as he desires to go back to his past. Enjoy the view as the station leads to all tourist sites of the city. Keep growing as the station keeps renovating and expanding. It's a beautiful question given here, children. But then again, you have to take your time and analyze the question. Let's go to the image or image को हम देख लेते हैं. What does it say so that we can settle down for an answer? Stay grounded. Connect with your roots, go out on a limb, bend before you break, turn over a new leaf, enjoy the view, keep growing. Okay, so basically the moral is be like a tree. So the correct answer here, children, is this. जो reference related to the tree टेक्स्ट बुक में गिवन है, आपके चैप्टर में गिवन है, तब आप देखोगे कि ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन वाज बेसिकली ग्रोइंग लाइक अ ट्री. ओके, उसमें भी जो स्टेयरकेसेस थे एंड कॉरिडोर्स थे वो ब्रांचेस की तरह, रूट्स की तरह ग्रो करते रहते थे. सो सिमिलर थिंग कैन बी सीन इन डी पार्ट हियर. कीप ग्रोइंग as the station keeps renovating and expanding. Next one, the idiom feeling its way implies movement. I hope you understand what an idiom is. Idiom को मुहावरा भी बोलते हैं हिंदी में. Okay? तो idiom क्या होता है? एक ऐसा phrase या expression that typically presents a figurative meaning attached to the phrase. Okay? Phrase is a group of words, लेकिन जब उसमें कोई figurative meaning आ जाती है तब हम उसको idiom बोलते हैं. So let's look at this question. The idiom feeling its way implies movement. कैसा मूवमेंट था ये हमको सॉर्ट आउट करना है ना. ए पार्ट स्विफ्ट, बी पार्ट टेंटेटिव, सी पार्ट सर्कुलर एंड डी पार्ट डिसऑर्गेनाइज्ड. सो द करेक्ट मीनिंग हियर इज टेंटेटिव, चिल्ड्रन. Okay, we have to keep referring to the reference of contact, the extract that is given here. आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड कि यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है. यहाँ पे जिस टनल में वो जा रहा था, he did not know where it would lead. So that means that it was a tentative thing. आंसर देखते हैं हम. जो मूवमेंट था वो कैसा था? टेंटेटिव था. टेंटेटिव का मतलब क्या होता है? जो फिक्स्ड नहीं होता, जो सर्टन नहीं होता. ओके, तो वो भी अंदाजे से आगे जैसे जैसे जो टनल थी वो लीड कर रही थी, ही वॉज जस्ट फॉलोइंग. नेक्स्ट वन, चिल्ड्रन, यहाँ पे दूसरा एक्सट्रैक्ट हम देखते हैं. Have you ever been there? It's a wonderful town, still with big old frame houses, huge lawns, and tremendous trees whose branches meet overhead and roof the streets. And in 1894, summer evenings were twice as long, and people sat out on their lawns, the men smoking cigars and talking quietly, the women waving palm leaf fans with the fireflies all around. In a peaceful world, to be back there with the First World War still 20 years off and World War II over 40 years in the future. I wanted 2 tickets for that. Who does you refer to? You, of course, refers to the reader. So I hope, children, you are able to understand why C part, the reader, is the correct answer here. बिकॉज यहाँ पे नरेशन हो रहा है. जहाँ पे भी स्टोरी में आई होता है, दैट मीन्स कोई है जो हमें स्टोरी सुना रहा है. दैट मीन्स देयर इज अ नरेटर देयर. सो हियर द नरेटर इज चार्ली. चार्ली हमें ये स्टोरी सुना रहा है जो उसका वियर्ड एक्सपीरियंस हुआ है उसके बारे में बता रहा है. तो बता किसको रहा है? रीडर्स को. रीडर कौन है? द पर्सन हु इज रीडिंग द इंटायर प्रोज पीस. Choose the option that best describes the society represented in the above extract. See, children, the options given here are very confusing. इसमें आपको confuse नहीं होना है. ध्यान से देखिए. Option A says content and peace loving. Okay? Peace loving नहीं थी particular class, वो society. Why? यहाँ पे देखिए, we are talking about First World War as well as Second World War. There's war going on. That particular time period cannot be termed as peace loving. ठीक है. ये वाला देखो, B part leisurely as well as sentimental. Yes, they were leisurely, but sentimental का कोई mention नहीं है, कोई clue नहीं है. Then next one, orthodox, upper class. If you look at the way things have been mentioned here, तो हाँ ये समझ में आता है कि ये ऑर्थोडॉक्स अपर क्लास एरिस्टोक्रेटिक सोसाइटी की बात हो रही है. विमेन वेविंग पाम लीफ फैंस, मेन स्मोकिंग सिगार्स. ये वाला जो सिनेरियो होता था वो 1894 की 90s की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो ऑर्थोडॉक्स अपर क्लास सोसाइटी का ही होता था. बट स्टिल वी आर नॉट गोना सेटल डाउन टिल वी लुक एट द फोर्थ ऑप्शन गिवन हियर, comfortable ancient. This is also not sounding correct, so the correct answer is orthodox upper class. Let's look at the next one. Imagine that the city of Galesburg is hosting a series of conferences and workshops. Okay, hypothetically आपको समझना है, imagine करना है आपको कि suppose गेल्सबर्ग में बहुत सारे conferences and workshops हो रहे हैं. In which of the following conferences or workshops are you least likely to find the description of Galesburg given in the above extract? Okay, so extract को हमें बहुत अच्छे से read करना है because काफ़ी different kind of question है ये भी. There is a variety of questions that can be expected in your board examination, especially MCQ based children. तो इसीलिए हमें टेक्स्ट बहुत अच्छे से रीड करना है और जितने भी डिटेल्स गिवन है वी हैव टू रिमेंबर देम, वी हैव टू एनालाइज देम. एक एक वर्ड, एक एक फ्रेज का आपको मीनिंग पता होना चाहिए. ओनली देन यू आर रेडी फॉर टर्म 1 बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन, बेसिकली MCQ बेस्ड. ओके, नेक्स्ट ईयर 2023 वाला जो बैच होगा, अगर उनका MCQ बेस्ड नहीं भी होता है, इवन देन यू नीड टू actually get deeper into the text and understand it. बोर्ड एग्जाम देने जा रहे हैं, प्रोज हो, पोइट्री हो, we need to thoroughly analyze the thing. Okay, let's look at this one. A part, gorgeous Galesburg, archiving a tourist paradise. B part, welcome to the home you deserve, Galesburg realtors. C part, reimagining a Wallace future, technology for peace. D part, the woman question, the world of women at home. इसमें correct answer is this one, children. Reimagining a Wallace future, technology for peace. Let's look at the next one. Tremendous trees whose branches meet overhead and roof the streets is again very importantly not to miss out at the not given here. Not an example of imagery, metaphor, alliteration, anachronism. Here children, you are aware of what imagery, metaphor and alliteration mean. मैं आपको anachronism बता दे रही हूँ शॉर्ट में. Anachronism का मतलब होता है कोई ऐसी चीज़ that belongs to one particular time period, लेकिन वो किसी और time period में भी appropriate होती है, तब उसे anachronism बोलते हैं. ठीक है, यहाँ पे देख लेते हैं कौन से दो ऐसे फिगर्स ऑफ स्पीच हैं, लिटरेरी पोइटिक डिवाइसेस हैं जो अप्रोप्रिएट नहीं है, नॉट एन एग्जाम्पल ऑफ. ओके, सो इज इट इमेजरी एंड मेटाफर, और इज इट इमेजरी एंड एलिटरेशन, or is it metaphor and anachronism, or is it metaphor and anachronism? So the correct answer here is children D part. D part कैसे? Let's look at it. Metaphor नहीं है यहाँ पे, कोई comparison नहीं है, and anachronism भी यहाँ पे appropriately used नहीं है. So the correct option is option D here. Let's look at some standalone MCQs, children. How would you describe Charlie's vision of his grandfather's life and times? कैसे देखता था वो अबाउट उसके ग्रैंडफादर की जो लाइफस्टाइल थी, वो जो टाइम पीरियड था, जो पास्ट में वो एस्केप करना चाहता था, वो वाले टाइम को कैसे विजुअलाइज करता था, कैसे इमेजिन करता था. वॉज इट विस्टफुल एस्केपिज्म, और वॉज इट आइडियलाइज सेंटिमेंटैलिटी, और नॉस्टैल्जिक सिंप्लिसिटी, और ड्रीमी परफेक्शन. सो ये आपने अगर चैप्टर पढ़ा है तो यू विल नो राइट अवे. आइडियलाइज सेंटिमेंटैलिटी थी उसकी, ये वो आइडियलाइज करता था उस वर्ल्ड को. ओके, लेट्स गो ऑन विद द नेक्स्ट वन, चिल्ड्रन. द थर्ड लेवल रेफर्स टू द थर्ड लेवल एट द ग्रैंड सेंट्रल स्टेशन. एज अ मेटाफर, देखो मेटाफर की बात हो रही है, दैट मीन्स कंपैरिजन है यहाँ पे किसी चीज़ का. द मेटाफर विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग would not be an appropriate explanation of the title. Title क्या है? The third level. Okay, जो hypothetical था, जो सच में exist नहीं करता था. A part, the convergence of reality and fantasy. B part, the bridge between the past and the present. C part, the oppressive monotony of modern life. And D part, the need for an alternate plane of understanding. So the correct answer here, children, is the oppressive monotony of modern life. Not only monotony, but also, modern life ke saath what comes free is stress, anxiety, apprehension. So that's what can be related as the correct answer here. Next one, कुछ adjectives देख लेते हैं चार्ली के लिए. How would you describe Charlie? Was he confused or happy-go-lucky? No, he was not at all happy-go-lucky. Escapist and adventurous. He was an escapist, but you cannot say he was adventurous as well. C part, imaginative and nostalgic. हाँ, imaginative भी था, nostalgic हम बोल सकते हैं because वो past में ज़्यादा जीता था. And finally, D part, फ्रेंडली एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबल. फ्रेंडली हो सकता है बिकॉज उसके फ्रेंड का मेंशन है साइकियाट्रिस्ट सैम, बट रिस्पॉन्सिबल है कि नहीं उसका कोई रेफरेंस गिवन नहीं है टेक्स्ट में. ऑलवेज रिमेंबर, लिटरेचर इज ऑल अबाउट व्हाट यू रीड थ्रू द टेक्स्ट. जो टेक्स्ट में नहीं है वी हैव टू रिमेन म्यूट अबाउट दैट. ओके, सो द करेक्ट आंसर हियर चिल्ड्रन इज imaginative and nostalgic. Next question. Which of the following is a conclusion that can be drawn from the story? Okay, reality is indeed stranger than fiction. इस thought से conclude करोगे. और B part, with all its worries, modern life is not worth living. C part, the past is undoubtedly better than the present. Or D part, imagination might be the only great escape. So we settle down for the last part here, D part. इसका भी reason है, you know what? Because as a reader you keep wondering कि सच में क्या third level exist करता था, या that letter that was sent by Sam, that was also a part of Charlie's imagination. So basically it's all about imagination. Let's move on, children. कुछ क्वेश्चंस हम यहाँ पे देख लेते हैं बेस्ड ऑन assertion and reasoning. Let's look at the first one. Choose the option that correctly identifies which statements are facts and which are opinion. ऐसे questions भी काफ़ी आने वाले हैं, so please make sure you practice them well. ठीक है, फैक्ट क्या है और ओपिनियन क्या है. ओके, फर्स्ट वन, चार्ली इज सफरिंग फ्रॉम मेंटल सिकनेस एंड ही इज हेल्यूसिनेटिंग. Charlie's wife is concerned and cares for her husband. Charlie's vivid description of the third level shows he has a strong desire to go to Galesburg. And sixth statement given here is Charlie's friend Sam Weiner cheated Charlie and escaped from the third level. Okay, तो यहाँ पे देख लेते हैं fact, first sentence, first statement given here, and opinion, second, third and fourth. ये wrong है children, because जो first statement यहाँ given है, Charlie suffering from mental sickness and he is hallucinating, actually वो fact नहीं है, वो opinion है. Okay, like all his friends used to say ना that वो philately में involved होता था because he wanted to escape. So this is basically an opinion. Second देख लेते हैं. First and second are fact and third and fourth opinion. For the same reason जिसके लिए हम बोल रहे थे कि first option is wrong, वही यहाँ पे भी given है, so second option is also wrong. C part, fact third and second, meaning उसका description of the third level shows he has a strong desire to go to Galesburg. It's not a fact, it was imagination. आप past को सिर्फ imagine ही तो कर सकते हो ना, because आप past में exist नहीं करते थे, आप present में exist करते हो. So third one is also incorrect. Fourth देखते हैं. Second and third are fact, meaning Charlie's wife was concerned about him. Yes, very true. Charlie's vivid description of the third level shows he has a strong desire to go to Galesburg. Again, true. Opinion क्या है? Charlie suffering from mental illness and Charlie's friend Sam Winner cheated Charlie and escaped from the third level. So we settle down for D part. I hope you are noticing कितना ज़्यादा टाइम लगा है हमें इस आंसर को सॉर्ट आउट करने में. वैसे ही आपका जो एग्ज़ाम के 90 मिनट्स हैं जिसमें आपको 50 क्वेश्चंस करने हैं चिल्ड्रन फॉर इंग्लिश. सो यू हैव टू बी वेरी क्विक और वो तब ईजिली होगा एंड यू विल बी एबल टू मैनेज योर टाइम प्रिटी वेल only if you practice enough before you appear for your exams. Let's look at the second assertion reasoning question here children. Assertion क्या है? Charlie wanted to go to Galesburg and reason क्या है? He has heard many wonderful stories about Galesburg from his father. Okay, let's look at the first option. Both A and R are true. Yes, they are true and R is the correct explanation of A, meaning he has heard many wonderful stories about Galesburg, तभी वो गेल्सबर्ग जाना चाहता था. एक्चुअली हमको ए पार्ट ही ठीक लग रहा है, बट अगेन सेम स्ट्रैटेजी. हम पहले बाकी 3 ऑप्शंस भी देखेंगे, ओनली देन वी विल सेटल डाउन फॉर दिस वन. बोथ ए एंड आर true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. This is incorrect children. A is true but R is false. नहीं, R कहाँ false था? वो अपने सुनता था ना grandfather से सारी stories about Galesburg. And A is false but R is true. A भी wrong नहीं है. He wanted to escape to this place. So we finally settle down for A part here. Question number 3. Statement 1. Charlie finds it very strange that only he could see the third level. And statement 2. The third level, according to his friend, is a place in his mind. So let's infer the answer. A is true but 2 is false. Statement 1 is false but statement 2 is true. Both statement 1 and 2 cannot be inferred. Both statement 1 and 2 can be inferred. So here children, the correct answer is D part. कैसे? Let's look at it. Both statement 1 and 2 can be inferred. ठीक है, हम इसको समझ सकते हैं कि चार्ली बहुत स्ट्रेंज फीलिंग उसे होती थी कि उसी को थर्ड लेवल क्यों दिख रहा है. अगर आपको याद है ओपनिंग सेंटेंस, सी लुक हियर, लुक एट द ओपनिंग पार्ट ऑफ द प्रोज पीस. द प्रेसिडेंट्स ऑफ द न्यूयॉर्क सेंट्रल एंड द न्यूयॉर्क, न्यू हेवन एंड हार्टफोर्ड रेलरोड्स विल स्वेयर ऑन अ स्टैक ऑफ टाइम टेबल्स दैट देयर आर ओनली 2. किसकी बात हो रही है? 2 लेवल्स की बात हो रही है. सो चार्ली फाउंड इट रादर स्ट्रेंज कि बस उसी को 3 लेवल्स दिखते हैं. एवरीबडी एल्स सेज दैट देयर आर ओनली 2 लेवल्स. And second statement can be inferred through again what the psychiatrist friend had to say, that the third level is a place in his mind. Question number 4. Assertion. The clerk refused to accept the money offered by Charlie. और उसका reason क्या था? That he thought the currency was fake. Okay, this is very simple. A is true but R is false. Incorrect. A is false but R is true. That is also incorrect. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. ये ठीक लग रहा है आंसर चिल्ड्रन. फिर भी हम पहले D पार्ट भी पढ़ लेते हैं. Both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A. This is incorrect. So this was a very straight one. और जैसे जैसे आप assertion reasoning के questions practice करोगे, these answers will come very quickly to you. So both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Next question. Statement 1. Sam believed Charlie was unhappy and looking for an escape. Charlie's stamp collection was a proof of it. Okay, true है. Charlie thought all in the modern world are looking for an escape and his hobby of stamp collection has nothing to do with it. ये भी ठीक है. So options देखते हैं quickly. Both statement 1 and 2 can be inferred. Actually ये option बिल्कुल ठीक लग रहा है. A part seems correct. Okay, but let's look at the other options first. Statement 2 is false but statement 1 is true. Incorrect. Statement 1 is false but statement 2 is true. That is also incorrect. Both statements are false is incorrect. So we settle down for part A. Next one children. Assertion: Sam could not go back to his old business in Galesburg. He will start a hay and grain business there. और इसका रीज़न क्या था? Sam cannot start his psychiatric practice there as life is peaceful and no one needs a psychiatrist. Okay, so options देखते हैं. A is true but R is false. R ये जो reason given है that older times में nobody needed a psychiatrist, true है because वो टाइम में इतना स्ट्रेस, एंजाइटी, प्रेशर ऑफ वर्क नहीं होता था, सो पीपल एक्चुअली डिड नॉट नीड अ साइकियाट्रिस्ट. B part, A is false but R is true. This is also incorrect because A भी true है. And C part, both A and R are true but R is not the correct explanation of A, incorrect. So finally we settle down for option D. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Let's move on to question number 7 for assertion and reasoning, children. Charlie looked at the newspaper. It was the world. He realized that he was in a different world. Reason इसका क्या है? Charlie knew that the world is no longer published in the world he came from. Okay, let's look at the options. Both A and R are false, but R is true explanation of A. Actually, दोनों assertion और reasoning true है. Both the statements are correct. So, A part हमारा answer नहीं हो सकता. B part, both A and R are true and R is the true explanation of A. This seems correct, but पहले हम C and D देख लेते हैं. A is false and R is true, incorrect. A is true but R is not the true explanation of A is also incorrect. So we settle down for this question. Question number 8 for assertion and reasoning. Charlie bought old-style currency to buy 2 tickets to Galesburg. Reason: he wanted to start a business there. A is true, R is false. Both A and R are true. A is false but R is true explanation of A, or both A and R are true and R is true explanation of A. Actually, this one is also quite simple. A is the correct answer here. A is true. Okay, Charlie bought old currency to buy 2 tickets to Galesburg, and R is false. He did not want to start a business there. It was Sam who wanted to start, hay and grain business. Let's move on to the next one. काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग क्वेश्चन है ये वाला. सपोज यू विजिट Galesburg, Illinois of 1894. Which of the following advertisement is least likely to be found there? Not to miss out at least likely. Most likely select मत कर लेना यहाँ पे. Look at the A part. Baby food, a life begins with full nutrition. Dress designer, reclaim yourself. Tea, refreshing start of your day, of your beautiful day. Yoga, camp, stress buster. काफ़ी स्ट्रेट है. बाकी सब तो हो सकते हैं. लीस्ट लाइकली, नॉट टू फॉरगेट, वहाँ पे एंजाइटी ही नहीं थी वो टाइम में, तो स्ट्रेस बस्टर की ज़रूरत भी नहीं थी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 10, चिल्ड्रन. Charlie idolized the peaceful, perfect world of Galesburg, Illinois. Reason being, Galesburg, Illinois of 1894 was a stark contrast to post-World War modern world. Okay, so A is true but R is false. Both A and R are true, and R is the true explanation of A. Both A and R are true but R is not the true explanation of A. R is true and A is false. So even here, children, this seems to be C part is the correct answer. Both A and R are true but R is not the true explanation of A. Let's look at the last question for assertion and reasoning and very interesting one. Imagine Charlie visits India on 25th March 2020. Which of the following would be the lead story in Indian newspaper? India wins 2 gold medals in Japan Olympics. Nifty bulls have a dominant day. Telecom sector is ailing in India. PM announces 21 days nationwide lockdown. Okay, so this was just taken in a lighter vein. He said I was unhappy, that made my wife kind of mad, but he explained that he meant the modern world is full of insecurity, fear, war, worry, and all the rest of it, and that I just want to escape. Well, who doesn't? Everybody I know wants to escape, but they don't wander down into any third level at Grand Central Station. But that's the reason, he said, and my friends all agreed. Everything points to it, they claimed. My stamp collecting, for example, that's a temporary refuge from reality. Well, maybe, but my grandfather didn't need any refuge from reality. Let's look at this question, children. Why was Sam's verdict make Charlie's wife mad? Was it because it made it difficult for her to accept that Charlie would consult a psychiatrist? Or it seemed to suggest to her that she was the cause of Charlie's unhappiness? Or it made her aware of Charlie's delicate state of mind? Deep part, it offended her that Charlie and Sam collectively accused her. Here, children, B is the correct answer. Okay, it seemed to suggest to her that she was the cause of Charlie's unhappiness. Next one, Sam's explanation to the reaction of Charlie's wife was critical, aggressive, clarifying, or accusatory. So the correct answer is clarifying, because Sam tried to explain that it was not due to Louisa, his wife. Charlie का जो upset रहने का reason था वो stress था modern life का. Next one, select the option that signifies the condition of people of the modern world mentioned in the extract. Okay, so were the people 1 and 3 unsure and offensive? Or were they lazy and afraid? Or were they lazy, offensive and anxious? Or these people were unsure, offensive or afraid? Okay, so we understand here that D is the correct answer, children. Why so? Because these people who belong to the modern world, they were unsure, anxious and afraid. Okay, क्योंकि हम सब भी modern world में exist करते हैं, so we also undergo these kind of feelings and apprehensions, you know. Okay, let's look at this one. Select the option that displays a cause effect set. मैं फिर से क्लैरिफाई कर दूं, मैंने पहले भी अपने वीडियोस में बताया है. दिस टर्म इफेक्ट मीन्स रिजल्ट. इसको अफेक्ट से कंफ्यूज नहीं करना है. अफेक्ट, AFFECT. I'm writing it down here for you. It means influence and effect means result. तो अगर कुछ cause है तो उसका result क्या होगा? Let's look at all the options here. Charlie stamp collecting, क्या उसका result, effect, wandering into the third level था? B part, everybody wants to escape. So will the effect be modern world is full of insecurity? C part, cause Charlie's wandering into the third level, effect Charlie's stamp collecting. D part, modern world is full of insecurity. So effect is everybody wants to escape. Yes, ये मैंने जब सैम्पल पेपर डिस्कस किया था उसमें भी, अगर आपने वो वीडियो देखा है, क्लास 12 का जो लेटेस्ट सैम्पल पेपर मैंने डिस्कस किया है 3 पार्ट्स में, रीडिंग, राइटिंग एंड लिटरेचर, तो उसमें भी मैंने आपके साथ ही क्वेश्चन डिस्कस किया था. तो दिस बेसिकली इज टेकन फ्रॉम द SQP itself. Next one, why didn't Charlie's grandfather need refuge from reality? Because he was too busy to bother, because he had chosen to deny his reality, because he lived in peaceful times, or was it because he was a very secure person? So of course, right away we get to understand the answer. He lived in peaceful times. Let's look at this question, children. Classify 1 to 4, मतलब 4 statements यहाँ पे given है. उसमें हमें ये देखना है कि कौन सा फैक्ट है, कौन सा ओपिनियन है, बेस्ड ऑन द रीडिंग ऑफ द थर्ड लेवल. ऑफ कोर्स, स्टेटमेंट 1, फर्स्ट डे कवर्स आर नेवर ओपन्ड, ग्रैंड सेंट्रल इज ग्रोइंग लाइक अ ट्री, प्रेसिडेंट रूजवेल्ट कलेक्टेड स्टैम्प्स, सैम वाज चार्ली साइकियाट्रिस्ट. ए पार्ट, फैक्ट क्या है? 1 and 3 फर्स्ट डे कवर्स आर नेवर ओपन्ड एंड प्रेसिडेंट रूजवेल्ट कलेक्टेड स्टैम्प्स. एंड ओपिनियन है सेकेंड वन, ओके, एक्चुअली फोर्थ वन भी यहाँ पे फैक्ट गिवन है. सैम वॉज चार्ली साइकियाट्रिस्ट एंड ओपिनियन इज ग्रैंड सेंट्रल इज ग्रोइंग लाइक अ ट्री. एक्चुअली ए पार्ट ही ठीक लग रहा है, बट हम नेक्स्ट भी 3 भी देख लेते हैं. फैक्ट इज सेकेंड वन एंड थर्ड वन, ओपिनियन इज 1 and 4. Then C part में fact is 2, whereas opinion is 1, 3 and 4. D part fact is third one and fourth one, whereas opinion is 1 and 2. So basically children, the first one is the correct answer. काफी straight answer है ये भी. What is the theme of the prose piece? Human tendency of escapism because of the harsh realities of the present, time traveling, theory of escapism, or a dialogue between a patient and a psychiatrist. Okay, काफ़ी close options हैं, but जो main theme है वो A part में हमको मिलता है. Human tendency of escapism because of the harsh realities of the present. Let's look at some case study based MCQs children. Here you can see the letter is given जो सैम ने थर्ड लेवल से चार्ली को लिखा था. ओके, क्वेश्चंस देखते हैं इसके. Charlie, I got to wishing that you were right, that I got to believing you were right. What does the writer wish to believe? That the third level does exist, that Charlie was not stable, that the writer was there in Galesburg, that the tunnel does exist under the city. So the correct option here children is A part, that the third level does exist. Okay, let's move on to the second one. Where has the writer been for 2 weeks? In the third level, in New York, in Galesburg, Illinois, or in the future where life is peaceful? The correct answer here is Galesburg, Illinois. Okay, now next one. What does the letter state about the mood of the writer? Was he anxious or depressed or excited or nonchalant? He was excited, of course. That's why out of excitement he wrote this letter to Charlie that he and Louisa should also come over. Next part for this. Who are they out on the front porch sitting, seeing Nellie home? Sam's friends, people of Galesburg, Illinois, a singers group, Charlie's relatives. So the correct answer here is people of Galesburg, Illinois. Let's look at this question. What is being referred by Sam's a city boy? Life in a city is peaceful. Life in a city is very challenging and stressful. Boys in cities are carefree and happy, or city boys are smart and would not believe in fantasy. So through this phrase, a city boy, we understand that it shows that life in a city is very challenging and stressful. Which word from the extract is an antonym of small? Antonym means opposite. Huge, tremendous, long, both A and B. Yes, both A and B is the correct answer because antonym of small is not only huge but also tremendous. Look at these lines and then decide children कि इसमें कौन सा figure of speech employed है. There were brass spittoons on the floor and across the station a glint of light caught my eye. A man was pulling a gold watch from his vest pocket. He snapped open the cover, glanced at his watch and frowned. He wore a derby hat, a black fur button suit with tiny lapels, and he had a big black handlebar mustache. Then I looked around and saw that everyone in the station was dressed like 1890 something. अब इसमें हम फिगर आउट करते हैं कि कौन सी पोएटिक डिवाइस एम्प्लॉयड है. इज इट allusion, enchantment, metaphor or imagery? Because hypothetically पूरा prose piece based है, so we settle down for imagery. Dressed like 1890 something. Which figure of speech has been employed here? Metaphor, paradox, antithesis or simile? Like है, comparison है. Okay, so we settle down for simile. Another very interesting question children. ये कॉरिडोर का यहाँ पे and description and how he moves on from the second level to the third level. So let's look at the question. The corridor angling left and slanting downward is an example of a blend, intersection between time and space, hallucination or dizziness. So correct answer इसका क्या है? This was the corridor basically जो join कर रहा था second level and third level को, meaning it shows intersection between time and space. Okay, just look at these lines here. These lines are about that first day cover, that the author refers to. अब इसका question देखते हैं. Why should this particular first day cover not be there? Because it was a modern first day cover from the future, or because it was an old first day cover from the past, because it was not addressed to his grandfather, or because it could not have been collected by his grandfather. So the correct answer here, children, is D part, because it could not have been collected by his grandfather. ठीक है, envelope पे नाम उसके grandfather का ही था, but it was not collected by his grandfather. What can be inferred from the extract regarding this first day cover? That someone from the present traveled to the past, that someone from the future has written this, that Charlie was followed by a secret society, that Charlie was being tricked. So we know that it was Sam from the past, he went into the future, he time traveled. So A part is the correct answer. I passed a dozen men just like me. What does it indicate? Modern fashion or modern lifestyle, or monotony of modern life, or lack of variety in fashion? Okay, he says they were just like him. So basically what it refers to is monotony of modern life. Which word from the extract means a dust coat? Is it gabardine or straw, or fancy, or none of the above? The correct answer is gabardine. Why did Charlie want to buy 2 tickets? He wanted to go to Galesburg, Illinois with his wife. He wanted to go to meet his grandfather with Sam, to escape in the past with his boss, or to go to the future with his wife. The correct answer here is A part, children. He wanted to go to Galesburg, Illinois with his wife. Next question. Which of the following does not explain if you want to skin me from the passage? Okay. First one, if you want to trick me, if you want to cheat me, if you want to deceive me, if you want to fight with me. See, the first 3 mean the same, to trick, to cheat or to deceive. And यहाँ पे हमें क्या ढूंढना है? Does not explain the expression. So if you want to fight with me is the correct option. Let's look at this one. Which of the following does not mean wander? Stroll, roam, travel, seize. Of course, stroll means to take a walk, right? So it does not go with wander. So that's all in today's video, children. I hope this comes to your rescue as you prepare yourself and as you appear for your Term 1 board examination. All the best, children, and please don't forget to subscribe. And there's a request, please share the video with all class 12 children who need it. Alright, so take care, goodbye, God bless you.